Apple looked sensational as she was twirled around by Coldplay frontman Chris, who looked every inch the doting father as he pulled her in close for a cuddle and a kiss on the cheek. Gwyneth, who was clad in a sheer tulle gown with polka dot detailing, watched on proudly before sweeping Apple in for a cuddle. Apple was in high demand on the evening, with her date Count Leo, who comes from Austro-Hungarian noble family house of Henkel von Donnersmarck, also taking her for a spin around the dance floor. As is tradition, the debutantes are paired up with a cavalier, who are often young men from similarly distinguished backgrounds, to make their grand entrance at the ball. Leo is the son of film director Florian Henkel von Donnersmarck and Christian Aschenfeld, the first international executive director of Creative Commons. He is the descendant of a large and noble Austro-German family who were central figures of the Second Industrial Revolution, spearheading technological innovations like mild steel puddling metal factories, 3 high rolling mills, and soda pulping in Germany. Aside from his family connections, little is known Apple's date, who has just one Instagram post which he captioned Paris and Rome, showing a series of snaps captured in whimsical Marie Antoinette-esque combs. Last year, Leo's sister Countess Lara Cosima made her debut at the prestigious event. Apple looked sensational in her glamorous frock, which featured 6 tiers of silk plissé chiffon and was cinched Martin's small waist with a black silk bow. The dress, designed by Valentino's Alessandro Michele, took 750 hours of hard work to complete. The look was finished with a pair of strappy Valentino sandals. In a pictorial for Vogue ahead of the annual gathering, Apple had her long blonde hair styled in straight layers, and her makeup looked natural with a peachy pink lip. The Vanderbilt University student has mostly kept out of the public eye, but has decided to begin a new chapter in her life. "This dress is giving Gossip Girl vibes," wrote one fan on Vogue's Instagram page. Another thought it's giving Alice in Wonderland. Love it. According to the publication, Paltrow was going to wear a gown from Valentino's Spring 2025 collection. In a post on her Instagram stories, the Oscar winner shared a couple of snaps of Apple, writing, "My beautiful daughter in at Maison Valentino." Apple's brother Moses, 18, and her dad were reported to be wearing custom tuxos designed by Michele for them. During the ball, many people were left shocked by Apple's behavior after a clip emerged of her stealing the spotlight from another girl who was having her picture taken. The other debutante was seen taking her turn posing for the camera when Apple appeared from behind and sashayed into the shot. Posing with her hands on her hips, Apple edged her way into the frame, forcing the other girl out. The debutante could do nothing but look on with an awkward laugh, as Apple proceeded to pout and pose for several photos. Eventually, she finished and stepped out of the way, almost cutting off another debutante who was waiting for her turn for a picture in the process. The move did not go down well on social media after the footage, taken by French outlet Paris Match, was shared on TikTok. However, not everyone was bothered, and some even suggested that the Martin and the other debutante know each other.
Are your kids, are they like, do they think you're cool, or do they make fun of you like my nieces make fun of me?
We were just talking about this. I didn't tell you this story, what happened on Sunday. My daughter works in a clothing store. It's her first job, and she's about to be 16, and I'm so proud of her. And she's, making her way in the world. And I didn't tell her, but I went to surprise her. Not surprise her, I went to see. And I thought I better buy something. So I took a T-shirt from the rack, and I lined up in the queue. And she was at the checkout, and there were 2 checkouts. That's what you call them, right?
Yeah.
In America?
Yeah.
And she saw me, and she went like this. And I felt terrible, and so I moved to the other line, just holding my T-shirt, really scared of my daughter. And I paid for the T-shirt, and I had bought her some fudge, which she loves, this candy fudge. So I said to the lady, "Could you just give this to my daughter?" And as I was leaving, she shouted, "I love you, Dad."
Oh.
That was my...
Oh, yeah. That's so sweet.
In fitting with tradition, each of the young women attending the event at the Hotel Shangri Louisiana in Paris presented at Le Bal will be accompanied by a young man, known as a chevalier. Debutantes on the list of attendees include European royalty as well as the daughters of A-list celebrities. Ava Philipp, 25, the daughter of Oscar winner Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Philipp, attended in 2017. Emily in Paris star Lily Collins, 35, made her debut in 2007. It doesn't cost anything for the young women and their families to attend the annual gathering. Creator Ophélie Renaud invited her guests based on their appearance, intelligence, and family connections. The event is billed as a charity fundraiser and will benefit two entities connected with children's health, according to Hello. Half the proceeds will go to the Cardiology Research Unit ARCFA of Necker Enfants Malades Hospital, improves the quality of care for children with heart defects all over the world. The other half goes to the Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital, which provides advanced pediatric care with special emphasis on pediatric cardiovascular problems, childhood cancers, organ transplantation, complex breathing problems, genetic disorders, and challenges associated with premature birth. In an interview last year, Gwyneth, who is now married to TV producer Brad Falchuk, said Apple was an amazing best friend who was just so much fun to be with. It's so wonderful having a daughter because you have this amazing best friend and we like to do the same stuff. And she's so funny and she's so smart, she said. The Shakespeare in Love star also revealed Apple has a say in all the decisions involving her wellness lifestyle brand, Goop, which has sold products including coffee enemas. I run everything by her, she has said. I value her opinion so much and she's also such a product person. My daughter has gotten so into clean, non-toxic beauty, vegan. So she has really strong values running. It's so nice that it aligns with the products that we already make. Gwyneth also spoke about her sense of pride for her daughter. Apple is an adult woman now, so we relate to each other like that, said the actress. Of course I'm always her mama and she comes to me for those things too. But it's very interesting to really watch her step into herself as a grown woman. Gwyneth added of Apple and her brother Moses, whatever they want to do in life, I want to support. I think there are challenges in any career, certainly there are challenges in being an artist for sure. But should they choose that path, I will of course support them. Discussing the differences in the siblings, she shared, my children are similar in the ways that they're both incredibly sensitive and empathetic. They really can feel people's stuff, very permeable in that way, said the Emma actress. They're both tall and they both have very interesting ways of seeing the world, and they're different in the ways that they are. My daughter's very much of an extrovert. My son is an introvert. They like to do very different things, but then I don't know, then they both love to snowboard and they both love music, and they love their friends. Yet Gwyneth revealed that Apple is more like her father. I think Moses and I are more, we're happy kind of being home and being more internal, she explained. But I think they've both gotten, hopefully, the best of both of us, and hopefully we've been able to minimize our S traits, having passed those down. She also said in the same People interview that Chris is a great father to their children. He has this sweet childlike spirit, and I love that he will be like, let's go jump in the ocean when it's 58 degrees, or let's go to this weird guitar store. He always wants to do these fun adventures with them and activities. The blonde told the magazine that dealing with her blended family with second husband of 5 years, TV producer Brad Falchuk, is not a walk in the park.